All right, bear with me a little bit. The batting order got jumbled, but on to the Asian American Scholar Forum Professional Achievement Award. And so, Yin, if you could please come up. Also, Professor, if you could join us up here on the dais. All right, tonight we're proud to present the Professional Achievement Award to the Asian American Scholar Forum, AASF, a leading organization advancing excellence in science, technology, engineering, medicine, or as many of you know, shorthand, STEM, S-T-E-M. AASF's membership includes some of the most distinguished professionals in their fields, members of national academies of engineering, medicine, and sciences, as well as past and current university presidents, provosts, deans, department chairs, and institute directors. This elite network works to promote innovation, scholarship, and leadership across the nation. Accepting the award on behalf of the Asian American Scholar Forum, Professor Kai Lin of Princeton University, the Distinguished Fellow of AASF. Please, let's give a round of applause to Professor.
Well, it's such an honor to serve our communities and receive this award on behalf of the Asian American Scholar Forum, AASF, with Professor Kai Li, who's one of our founders and visionary leaders. My name is Gisela Perez Kusakawa, and I'm the Executive Director of AASF. Thank you to the New Jersey Chinese American Chamber of Commerce for hosting this event and welcoming us. Just a little bit about AASF. We came together precisely because following the arrest of Professor Gang Chen, we learned an important lesson that when you do not organize and have a seat at the table, you may find yourself on the menu. At AASF, we strive to advance and protect the rights of Asian American scientists, researchers, scholars in all communities. With a global media reach of over 1.6 billion and high-level engagement across Congress, federal agencies, and multiple administrations, we have reached across the aisle to find common ground and work to lay the foundation for a more welcoming America. And we also work and strive to speak up when the moment demands courage. In my prior role, I had worked to spearhead a coalition effort to end the Department of Justice's China Initiative. AASF had came into existence as was the only organization at the table in high-level engagement with the White House and DOJ to bring up the voices of Asian American scientists, researchers, and scholars. And we were successful in our efforts to convince people that this was not the right approach in our country. AASF has worked time and time again over the years to prevent the return of not only the China Initiative, but any programs that could lead to heightened scrutiny and discrimination of Chinese American and Asian American scientists, researchers, and scholars. We listen to individuals who call us to seek support because they need an attorney, their families are facing punishment, and they're experiencing isolation at a time when they need support the most. Alone, it is easy to intimidate and cause fear in our communities and to think that you have no power. AASF is here to make sure that our communities experience support, that they feel empowered, and that we can leave a legacy for future generations to know that they will not be targeted without all of our communities coming together to ensure that there's justice.
Yeah, thank you again. I'd like to add that we really appreciate this award and recognition by New Jersey Chinese American Chamber of Commerce, it meant a lot to us. In addition to what our executive director Gisela said, we also put in a lot of effort trying to promote belonging and in a way that promoting the contributions by Asian Americans, Asian American pioneers. We have launched the Asian American Pioneer Medal and also Asian American Justice Medal last year and this year. We are currently working with the Commission for Asian American Pacific Islander National Museum and trying to build a committee that help define how we build a museum. And I think this is historically very important. And we fully agree with tonight's theme. Together we thrive. I think the culture we have at ASF is to work together. I'd like to thank everyone on behalf of all the fellow members of AASF. And thank you again. Have a great evening.